Hello, this is the astrology for, or the weekly reading I should say, for July 29th through August the 4th. So we still have Neptune, Saturn, Pluto, North Node, and Chiron in retrograde. This is something that we've been dealing with at least for the last month or so, but in case you're new, just so you know, Neptune is allowing us to review our desires, okay? And just know that all of your actions do face consequences, okay? So your desires, whether they be in the past or present, you're being faced with them, okay? Saturn is about getting rid of old habits and old people. There's a lot of people and a lot of situations coming up from the past, so you can restructure them. So just know that that is what that means. Pluto is about cleaning up your life. So any challenges that you have been facing in your life that you've pushed to the side, you are now being forced to reestablish them, okay? This is even situations in past relationships, okay? So next we have the North Node. North Node is about changing your life direction. Where you think you were going is all changing, baby, and it's getting you back on track, back to where Spirit wants you to be in your life plan. God, the angels, okay, the universe. Chiron being in retrograde, okay, just for now, Chiron is about clearing any inner pain. So I feel like in relationships, this is about people coming in from the past, okay? So you can clear up those situations with those people. Maybe you felt like it wasn't, you know, like you didn't get treated right and you want to know why. Or this could be people coming from your past that want to know that about you. So just be aware of that, okay? So we have Mercury in retrograde, Mars in retrograde, and the Sun in Leo through this whole week. That's what we got, okay? So I'm going to start with Mercury in retrograde. Mercury in retrograde is bringing in passion this week, and it has to do with the Sun being in Leo, because the Sun in Leo is about you feeling your natural deep down self, and all of your skills and all of the things you feel like you can bring are coming out to the surface. So it's almost making you more, how do I say, a showboat kind of, but not a showboat, because I feel like that's negative. But so with Mercury in retrograde, it's about it's like all that passion and all of that that you have inside of you is like coming out really fast, okay? So you're definitely saying and doing the things like you feel like doing, okay? So that's why I said a lot of people during this time are going to come towards you, especially from your past, expressing the feelings that they may have pressed down inside, because now they're able to see them, or now you are able to see them. Okay, but Mercury retrograde also brings miscommunications, so be aware of that, okay? That you may not be seeing eye to eye, because both of you only are seeing what you want to see, you know, and saying what you want to say. Mars in retrograde right now is about taking a moment, okay? Because Mercury is kind of also bringing some clarity into your life. So it's about, because that Leo is triggering, like I said, all of that, your feelings to come out. Don't expect everyone else to have the same feelings, and kind of lower your expectations, or lower your expectations of how people will react to things. So those two things mixed together. So anyway, Mars in retrograde is telling you, because of all those energies, to take a pause, take a moment, step back before you react, because there's so many things you want to say. There's so many things that you're feeling, and you have a chance to change your path and your actions instead of being impulsive, okay? Because You're feeling really good. It's like a week of just feeling really good and knowing what it is that you want, and you're just, it's just a reminder to be aware of not pushing that, okay? Because you're changing. So let's see. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Look at all that fire, okay? Like I said, Leo is coming in for the kill this month, okay? With the sun being in Leo, it's really been like effective in everyone. I feel like everyone is trying to push their own agenda, whether it be positive or negative. You know, it's like you don't really know how to work with others. You just know exactly what you want, and everyone's having that same energy. So you're definitely putting the work in to get what you want to get from others and situations and things in your life, because you want to be effective, okay? But you just need to step back and take a pause, because it's like you're working so hard on what it is that you want that you're kind of blindsiding yourself to what is actually happening, you know, like seeing the bigger picture. And that's what the Ace of Wands is for. It's almost for you to pause and double back a little bit so you can tweak what you're doing, and you can actually take advantage of this new opportunity to have something that can grow or something that can be bigger, okay? So here are your weekly readings. Ooh. Hey, air signs. This is your weekly reading. And we're going to start with Gemini. So, Spirit, what do you have for Gemini for the week of July 29th through August 4th? Okay, Gemini, we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Lovers in reverse. The Strength in reverse. The Moon. The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. And the Two of Wands in reverse. Lots of reversal cards. So I see that a plan that you have made this week about where things were going to go, or just plans that you've had, or a decision that you made, didn't quite work out. It feels like to me that there were other people involved, or another person involved, and these other people did not agree with you, or you were not on the same playing grounds. You know, like both of you didn't have the same ideas about a situation. So I feel like you think that you were being perceptive, okay? And this person or this situation may have been a weak area for you, and I feel like you were just trying to get out what was happening, or trying to close it out so you can move forward in your life. I do feel like even though you put in this effort to start something, that you have been putting time into this. Like I feel like you were paying attention over time and gathering information, and the fact that it didn't work out almost makes you think, how? I feel like you're rethinking your own thought process and how you think about things, and you're not feeling very secure in your own decisions because of what has happened. It's like, I made a wrong decision. How did I not see that? What am I missing? What is it that I need to work on? think it was you. I think it's the person that you're dealing with, and that's what I'm seeing, Gemini. I don't think it was anything the matter with the choices you made. It's the person that you're dealing with. I don't think that they're as perceptive or as strong in their communication as much as you think they are. And that fear has nothing to do with you. That choice has nothing to do with you. I just think that they're not who you thought they were. Okay, you definitely built something with this person or around this situation, and that's what's kind of making you go back in or even contemplate like its place in your life. Okay, but I feel like you're gonna move on. I feel like it was sad that it happened. There are some regrets, but I think that you're gonna accept that this person just isn't for you and they're not who you thought they were. Okay, the card that flew right up before I could even do anything was Confront. This is definitely your card, Gemini. So that is actually the Moon card. That card comes out in readings where you have to confront a situation. So it's something that you've been holding on deep within yourself. It could be this person, a particular way that you handle things, but you're going to face that you deserve better or need better, or there's something that you need to let go to let other things come into your life because it's blocking you from moving forward, right? So you're not taking control, which is very interesting. Okay, you're not taking control. I feel like you're taking more of a passive approach. You're being unrealistic. So there are some unpractical measures that you're taking and being very passive when it comes to this particular person or this situation, and it could be a weak point for you. So it's just something that you need to heal or something you need to confront with yourself, right? It's like it has built foundations within yourself, and it's time for you to kind of, you know, wiggle those loose. Okay, so next we have Libra. Spirit, what do we have for Libra for July 29th through August 4th? Six of Wands, the Star card. It's about time, Libra. Four of Cups. The Two of Swords. Oh, here we go. The Strength card. The Moon in reverse. The Seven of Cups. And the Eight of Wands. Okay. So you may have been lost in your direction, or you may have gotten some bad news or not the news that you're looking for. Okay. Or there could be a lot of things coming into you and you're just like, whoa, 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 you know, and it's bringing a lot of confusion this week. A lot of communication or a lot of new things coming into your life may be bringing some confusion. So just be be careful and keep your mind clear, so you're able to see the truth and not getting dragged down by the negativity that's happening around you. So I see this, there's some success, finally. If you own a job or a business or an entrepreneur, you're getting a lot of customers, a lot of people are coming in, things are happening, okay, around you. I feel like people are understanding and seeing your vision. So that's really good. I love to see that for you, Libra. But there is some confusion or a decision that hasn't quite been made with the Two of Swords. I feel like there is still a standstill. Even though all of these good things are happening, I feel like there's something that you're waiting on, okay? You're being very strong and you have hope and faith that things are going to work out. You're hoping that your books are going to balance. You're hoping that things are going to work out, or that you're going to get that attention that you want from a certain individual, okay? Maybe an Aquarius, maybe a Leo, maybe a Gemini, another Libra, just saying, it may be. Or it may be a fire sign, a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? So I see that there is something that is being offered to you. It's just not in the case of what you thought it would be, or or in the capacity, you know, like it's a little bit, I feel like it's a little less than what you would expect it to be. But I feel like it feels like a leap for you to think that that is it. If that makes any sense. Like, you would have to be very in touch with yourself and emotions and be really accepted, like accepting to yourself to accept that this is the answer. Because with the Four of Cups, it means that it's something that's presented there, but it's not exactly what you wanted, so you're not paying a lot of attention to it. It doesn't really hold that much importance to you. All right, so let's see. Right, so you're not going in the direction that you wanted to go, even though you're getting all of this attention, even though things are happening. It's still some delays to what it is that you want, but like I said, you still have that hope and that faith and that strength within yourself that things are going to get better, that things are going to work out now. But I feel like there is going to be some ending. Like, it's not, like I said, it's not going to be what you think it's going to be. Okay, but with the moon being in reverse, even though things feel inconsistent, even though things feel weird, I feel like you're still going to be okay with yourself. Like, you're going to be able to pay your initial bills and deal with your initial situation, but you're not going to be able to do any like new stuff. Okay, so don't be spending money all willy-nilly and don't be doing anything crazy, but you'll be able to handle it. Like I said, there's information coming in for you. It's a little bit confusing because you don't know, you know, you haven't quite made a decision, or you don't know what decision to make. But just I feel like hang tight. Just hang tight in there, right? Because you got some surprises coming. All right, so you're gonna achieve your goals. You just don't do any extra stuff. Okay, so let me pull an oracle card for you, Libra. Coming together. There it is. See, I feel like everything is okay. Like I said before, it's just not what you want it to be. So it's like putting it into this whole high idea of how maybe relationships should be, or how your career should be. But it's like the universe is giving you just what you need. Okay, so don't go over, above, and beyond. Just handle what you have now. You know, it's going to be a surprise to you, I feel like, that this is what you need, because it's not exactly what you want, because you have this whole idea of how you want things to go, but it just turns out the way it should be. Okay, all right, now we have Aquarius. Okay, so Spirit, what do you have for Aquarius for July 29th through August 4th? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of? Okay, Aquarius. So we have the Page of Cups, the Six of Cups, Six of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, Two of Swords, and the Five of Wands. So Aquarius, overall energy says to me that you're trying to fix something, or something is trying to be compromised, but you're either not getting an answer. There's different stories I'm getting. You either want to heal something and you're not getting the answer that you want to get from a particular individual or situation, or you're attempting to make your life easier by starting something new, but it may not be the best path for you. If you're in a situation where you're arguing or you're in a disagreement with someone, you don't know where to go. You're in a state of confusion. You know, like you're stuck in the middle. There's nothing happening to try to stop this fighting from happening. So I feel like, excuse me, Either you're offering a love offer or they are to start something new, but nothing is coming back from it. Okay, so the other person is either not talking or they're just taking a passive approach, meaning they're not talking. You know, like, or they are talking and nothing of relevancy is coming out. Okay, so it's making you feel good because I don't feel any communication, okay, with you trying to rekindle something or trying to make something happen, or this could be them doing that, but that's what you're focusing on. You're not making any leeway. It's really making it hard for you, and you may be a little stressed about it. I feel like in your mind this week you're going to be going back over things to see something that you may have missed, okay? But I feel like you're curious to know what happened, and I feel like you're gonna try to get some communication. This is my communication card, you know, and I feel like there will be a message. Okay, there may be a message for some of you, but it's going to be really simple, really light. There isn't going to be like a heavy conversation. Okay, I feel like you tried to be nice, and that niceness is going to turn into truth, because eventually that's what you're going to want. It's just the truth, you know. So you may be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, okay? I might as well throw that out there because I see a lot of cups. I see every sign on here as well, but what I really do see is I feel like you're trying to gather your own emotions. You're being intuitive and you're trying to figure out what's happening. I feel like that might have been a problem before because it's coming out like someone needs to pay attention to their emotions. So it's like you tried to give your emotions or something like that. It wasn't received well. And now you're just trying to be perceptive of the whole situation by looking at it as a whole and reevaluating and going back over things. To try to bring it together. It's like you want to have a conversation to figure out how to get things back together, if you should, but it needs to be some communicating which you're not getting. I do see that that's what you want. You just want to have almost like a sit down, a friendly kind of sit down. It doesn't have to be very emotional. It doesn't have to be loving, to understand what is happening, because it's like it's going to help you move forward, or it's going to help you move this situation forward if you knew exactly what was happening. So that's why you're just trying to like almost draw the truth out of this situation, and you're having patience. I feel like you're trying to be patient and you're trying to get that little bit of balance in you so you can get things together, right? That's what you want. You just want this emotional stability. It's very interesting because this is more for you emotionally. You may be having a really hard time with dealing with what's going on, and that's what you're trying to get out. I do feel like if there's a message, there's a small message. I don't feel like you're gonna get your answer. Okay, healing begins. Okay, the Six of Swords is about moving past something. Okay, it's about the journey. It's about your baggage. Now you have it in reverse up here, and that just talks about you feeling like you need to get your answers. Okay, I do feel like there's going to be a message, like I said before, but I don't feel like it's going to be really in depth. I think it's just going to be the answer that you need to hear. Okay, it's so you can stop fighting and you can stop being in that imbalanced energy and kind of move on. There may be a reunion, I can say that as well, but you're gonna find out in this reunion or during this time that things aren't gonna work, or things aren't gonna move forward. Okay, it's not really what you wanted to hear, but I feel like it balances you out so you can move forward on with the rest of your life. Okay, so thank you so much for listening, and I love you very much. Love and light. Bye bye.